Hello everyone. Buckle up and get ready for a ride you won't forget. From high-speed pursuits to unexpected moments caught on camera, these 20 police chases will keep you watching from start to finish.
We got him. Yeah. Got dog bit too. Well, he took off, rammed one of our vehicles, so I was catching up.
On January 7th, 2026, a Marion County, Florida deputy received a report of a motorcyclist who had allegedly struck a patrol vehicle and left the scene. Not long after, the search for the rider turned into a pursuit.
Turn it off.
Terry Fisher did not stop when deputies ordered him to. He continued riding a black motorcycle and was seen throwing an item onto the roadway before continuing on. Deputies repeatedly ordered Terry to pull over and stop, until he eventually came to a stop and was instructed to place his hands behind his back.
1033.
Put your hands behind your back.
Terry was booked into the Marion County Jail on multiple charges. He later posted $35,000 bond and pleaded not guilty. The case remains in the pretrial stage.
Just leave it. Okay, just leave it back for police.
Safety former, just make sure those north machines are over the 54 bag.
With his next court hearing scheduled, a wanted driver thought he could get away from Atlanta police, but the grappler quickly changed the situation.
Out of the car. Face away from me. Put your hands behind your head. Interlock your fingers. Do it now. Walk backwards to me. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Stop. Driver. Sidestep to your left. Do it now.
The device hooked onto the truck's rear wheel, allowing officers to slow it down and bring it to a controlled stop. The driver was arrested and faced charges related to property damage and drugs. A simple traffic stop changed everything. Michael Sink was accused of refusing to pull over, turning a routine check into a tense pursuit across the highway. As the vehicle continued at high speed through areas with heavy traffic, officers maintained communication, monitored every move, and made tactical decisions to bring the situation under control. Every pursuit leaves behind different lessons about choices, decisions, and consequences. For more real-life cases captured on police cameras, subscribe and turn on notifications to stay updated with the latest stories. On April 25, 2021, patrol units received information about a stolen Isuzu NPR truck heading into the metropolitan area. Officers spotted the truck on Interstate 7585 near Fulton Street and attempted a traffic stop.
Let me get a good look at him. Black veil, he's got a white hat on backwards. He's got a black mask around his face and his neck. He's got a short sleeve, black looking tight polo on.
The driver refused to stop, weaved through traffic, and nearly struck several vehicles. Near Central Avenue on Interstate 75, officers performed a pit maneuver, causing the truck to leave the roadway and roll over. The driver, identified as Tyrell Williamson, was taken into custody at the scene. After receiving medical clearance at Grady Hospital, he was transported to the Fulton County Jail. On May 1st, a deputy in Prairie County, Arkansas, spotted 56-year-old John Gales riding a stolen blue ATV near the Brown Grove Fire Department. Gales allegedly fled, leading to a pursuit across roads and farm fields.
We're headed up right behind Greg Kinson's house. Out on 86 right now, headed north.
After leaving North Highway 86, the ATV traveled across several fields before turning onto Hall Road. John Gales lost control. He was subsequently subdued with a taser after allegedly failing to comply with police orders. A small knife was found in Gales's front pocket.
Stop right there! Get out there! Get out there! Turn over! Turn over! Turn over! Turn over! Roll over!
He faced multiple charges, including fleeing by vehicle, reckless driving while prohibited from driving, resisting arrest, and fleeing on foot. What may have started as a minor violation turned into multiple charges after a series of poor decisions. An officer signaled the driver to pull over after discovering there was no valid insurance. Instead of stopping, the driver chose to hit the gas, turning a simple traffic stop into a pursuit reaching more than 100 miles per hour.
Hey,
41-year-old Kidwell was eventually taken into custody and faced felony charges for fleeing and second-degree property damage, along with additional charges including no insurance, driving with a suspended license, and reckless driving resulting in a crash. Sometimes, a moment of impatience is all it takes for a traffic violation to turn into a long list of charges. According to available information, 27-year-old Melina Logan was accused of taking a Honda during a test drive, leading to a pursuit reaching speeds of up to 90 miles per hour.
Mother's in the floor, mother was in the floor. She's trapped inside the car.
Hey, right before the exit 25 Street, man, start fire. Device fire. Down.
Logan jumped off the bridge in an attempt to escape, but police quickly reached her and brought her back to shore. She was arrested and faced charges including vehicle theft, 2 counts of assaulting officers, fleeing and eluding, leaving the scene of a crash, and resisting police. a traffic stop on Interstate 40 appeared to be nothing more than a routine check. Corporal Collier Wright noticed a Mercedes-Benz C300 with a license plate issue and decided to take a closer look. The Mercedes took quite a while to pull over, and the driver could not provide registration or proof of insurance. While checking the roadside, Corporal Wright found a Ruger LC9's handgun in the tall grass. A few moments later, the Mercedes sped past 100 miles per hour, weaving through traffic and driving the wrong way on the interstate. After nearly hitting an SUV, it crashed into a truck before hitting Sergeant Stephen Roberts' vehicle. All three vehicles were damaged, with losses estimated at around $20,000. Ronnie Hudson was arrested and faced multiple charges involving fleeing, reckless driving, the license plate, insurance, and the handgun found along the roadside.
Hey, ma'am, how you doing? We're wondering now. Hey, you have your driver's license and registration on. Are you the RO of this vehicle? You state your name. Are you Alexandra? So it seems that you got a warrant out of Citrus County.
You're not allowed to stop me.
I am, because you match the description of a wanted fugitive, okay? So don't you drive off.
42-year-old Alexandria Mason was wanted in Citrus County for failing to appear in court in a drug-related case. When she was stopped near I-95 and SR-16, Mason refused to comply and drove northbound. The pursuit continued toward Jacksonville before FHP used a pit maneuver to stop the vehicle. Mason was arrested and faced multiple charges after officers found a stolen firearm and drugs inside the vehicle. How long do you think Mason could end up behind bars for these charges? Let us know your answer in the comments below. A motorcyclist without a helmet took off after Arkansas State Police attempted to pull him over. The pursuit quickly reached speeds of more than 120 miles per hour as the trooper repeatedly tried to bring the chase to an end. Throughout the pursuit, the rider continued speeding through multiple roads and came close to losing control several times. The trooper used control tactics to stop the motorcycle, but the rider managed to stay upright and continued fleeing. After losing control, the motorcyclist crashed onto the roadside. One decision to flee turned a simple stop into a much bigger problem. When police ask you to pull over, stopping is always the smarter choice.
Y'all come on, I don't know what he's doing. He's throwing a bag around. We're at the end of the ramp. Shut it off! Turn it off!
Officer Josh Middleton with the Hazen Police Department spotted a 2006 Dodge Charger committing a traffic violation and attempted to pull it over, but instead of stopping, the driver decided to accelerate away.
He's trying to turn around. I hit him. Y'all come on, we're on the eastbound ramp. We're right here, we keep hitting. Come on. Hands! Hands! Show me your hands! Shut it off! Move, 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 move! Cross road!
SO is taking off again.
As the driver continued fleeing, the situation quickly escalated. Despite officers ordering him to stop, the driver kept going. Sergeant Clayton Dillion arrived to assist and took the lead in the pursuit.
Passing Loves. He's got rear end. Looks like loose. He's going to lose it here in a minute.
The Dodge Charger, already suffering from a damaged rear axle, began struggling to stay under control. While trying to avoid an obstacle, the vehicle struck a truck, but continued moving. The pursuit came to an end when officers caught and arrested the driver. Sometimes, a single decision made in a few seconds can completely change the outcome of a situation. Staying calm and cooperating can prevent things from becoming far more complicated.
Nope, we're getting out on this call. Hold on. Turn the car off! Turn the car off! 2844 County, give me traffic. Turn it off! Turn it off!
Haki Rich, 35, had a history of driving with a suspended license. When officers arrived to arrest him, he made the decision to flee, starting a pursuit that continued across multiple roads. Officers made several attempts to stop the vehicle, including spike strips and a Star Chase tracking device. The device eventually helped officers track the vehicle's location as the pursuit continued.
It's deployed 7093 driver's side. Let's hang on to the paper tag.
In the end, Haki abandoned the vehicle and tried to escape on foot, but officers quickly took him into custody. The incident is a reminder that one decision to flee can make a situation much more complicated. A stolen Dodge Ram led officers into a pursuit through Detroit. As police closed in, the people inside the truck decided to do whatever it took to escape. The pursuit continued on Detroit highways before Michigan State Police used a vehicle intervention technique to stop the truck. The three suspects then fled on foot, but were quickly taken into custody. Sometimes, one split-second choice is enough to send everything in a completely different direction. A motorcyclist drawing attention on the streets made a decision that changed everything. When authorities discovered an issue with his license, the pursuit began. Instead of stopping for the inspection, the rider immediately accelerated away. The motorcycle moved through lanes, past obstacles, and tried to create distance from pursuing officers. But as the speed increased, controlling the bike became more difficult. The risky moves eventually caused the rider to lose control. In the end, speed was not enough to escape the pursuit. This incident shows that true skill isn't about going the fastest, but knowing when to make the right choice. A motorcycle with no license plate caught the attention of Arkansas State Police, but instead of stopping for a check, the rider chose to speed away.
It's a motorcycle, no 28.
The motorcycle changed directions multiple times, reached high speeds, and required additional units to assist. As the pursuit continued, the rider suddenly turned back toward officers and collided with a patrol vehicle attempting to stop him.
He just hit me.
Okay. No, I gotta play my back.
I don't give a shit. Shut up! Just keep your mouth shut, okay?
The pursuit came to an end after the collision. What seemed like an escape that could continue ended in just moments when the rider lost control of the situation.
That's when they make a startling discovery.
Please, I don't care about I don't know. It's okay. Was it registered to you? It's not registered because I bought it used and I hadn't registered.
Another case from Arkansas quickly drew attention after a driver made a choice that changed the situation in an instant. A sport motorcycle with no license plate was spotted by police traveling at high speeds on I-40. When officers attempted to stop the motorcycle, the rider accelerated away, weaving through traffic, passing vehicles on the shoulder, and reaching speeds of over 140 miles per hour. The pursuit continued across multiple roads before officers were able to close in, causing the motorcycle to lose control and crash jam. The rider, Donovan Cox, was taken into custody and the motorcycle was recovered. The incident shows how choosing to flee can quickly turn a simple traffic stop into a much more complicated situation. A U-Haul truck was never built for a getaway, but Damon Jones turned it into the center of a pursuit in Georgia. When officers attempted to stop him, he chose to speed away, turning the large truck into the focus of the chase. Unlike smaller vehicles that can move quickly through traffic, a U-Haul becomes harder to control the faster it goes. The pursuit ended when the truck finally came to a stop, but what officers discovered afterward made the case even more surprising. Jones was arrested, and officers found drugs inside the vehicle, along with outstanding warrants connected to him. One rental truck, one bad decision, and an ending he likely never expected. An unusual call in Canton, Ohio, brought officers to the scene after a masked man in a costume and carrying a knife was reported in the area. When officers approached, the man did not follow commands and ran into an active roadway. Officers quickly took action to control the situation and prevent a possible collision. The incident shows how, in unpredictable situations, staying calm and making quick decisions can play a key role in protecting the community. The most interesting part of this case was how officers found the right moment to bring the pursuit to an end. The Cadillac, suspected of being connected to a major theft, kept trying to get away as the chase moved through multiple areas. When officers closed in, they used a PIT maneuver to bring the vehicle to a stop. The driver, Mariah Riley, was taken into custody without further incident.
Get out of the car! Get on the ground!
A pursuit can change in just a matter of seconds, and this time, one well-timed maneuver brought the entire chase to an end.
Northeast now. Westbound, coming up on Allen Street. Westbound, Allen. 10-4, Allen Chandler. We're taking Chandler Street right now. He's on foot. He crashed out.
Footage from October 13 shows a suspect on a motorcycle attempting to flee from officers, but the pursuit quickly showed that running away doesn't always lead to a safe outcome.
On foot, he crashed out.
On Thursday, January 29, 2026, a routine traffic stop in Coweta County, Georgia, suddenly turned into a pursuit. When deputies attempted to stop the vehicle, the driver refused to slow down and continued at a high speed, quickly changing the situation. Simply refusing to stop turned an initial traffic violation into a high-speed pursuit. Sometimes, the harder you try to escape a situation, the greater the consequences waiting on the other side.
116, don't forget back.
Thanks for watching all the way to the end. Do you believe the officers handled the situation effectively? Share your perspective in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more incredible moments caught on camera.